Oh my god, it is so hot right now. Anyways, I keep forgetting that it's like almost summer. But anyways, so I just finished building Rafiq's new snake enclosure. I'm super excited about it. I'll show it to you in a second. I haven't put it together like with the repti chip and his hides and stuff yet. I haven't like decorated it, but I put it together and I'm very proud of myself because I can never like build stuff. I'm really bad at building like IKEA furniture and stuff, so I'm actually super proud of myself that I was able to build this all by myself because Paul's at work. So yeah, here is the new enclosure. The one that he's currently in is right up here. Sorry for the dirty glass, but yeah, so he's getting a really big tank upgrade. This will probably be his final tank. I don't think he'll get much bigger considering he's a male ball python. And then yeah, so over here we have Nathan, who's in a hospital tank right now. Very simple, we can't have too many stuff in there right now. Fish tanks, and then leopard gecko, and then Rafi's right there. So here we're adding the finishing touches to Rafiq's new tank. I'm super excited about it. I've seen him slither around a lot ever since. We have like a little basking light here. He doesn't technically need one, but we have one. Just in case. We definitely have a bigger one coming on the way. But yeah, this is his new space. We put the green tape on the glass doors just in case they're ever open so we don't trip on them and not see them accidentally. But yeah, this is the space and he is super excited about it. Well, I mean, as much as a snake can be excited about a new space. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. It makes me really happy that all my animals are in proper enclosures. All my animals are well taken care of. It just makes me really sad to see reptiles and other animals that aren't like dogs and cats get abused, etc. just because they're not dogs and cats. And even dogs and cats, you know, just there are a lot of terrible pet owners out there, so it just makes me happy to know that I'm doing a decent job. And Rafi's a male, although he'll get bigger, I don't know how much bigger he'll get, so I definitely think this tank will last him. Worst case scenario, he gets a little bit too big, and I'll just upgrade him again, and I'll use this tank for something else. But yeah, he seems really happy. He's exploring his new space. He doesn't seem stressed at all. And that's really good. And for those of you who don't know, I use his sheds to make snake shed jewelry. And I'll show that in like some clips. But anyways, here are some of the stickers that are in my current shop, WoofieCute.com. I just opened it. It's really means a lot to me. My art is very simple. It's chunky, it's cute, and I know it's not the best in the world, but it makes me really, really happy. And I've had 2 sales so far, so you know what? I'm gonna keep going. Or 3 sales so far. So yeah, I have these button badge pins, these like this little like celestial family right here. I had some stickers that I showed you earlier. And now I'm going to go into the pins. So there's this apple and wormy pin. There's a film over each one, so it might be, the colors are a little bit more dull. The film protects it when in shipping. And then I have these strawberry ones. Oh, and Loki. Loki's definitely a favorite, my Loki pin. And some keychains. My little sassy keychains. But yeah, so these can all be found in my shop, WoofieCute.com. I'll put like a little thing on the side so you guys can see. But yeah, I'm super proud of it, and it's just something that I'm developing. Like I said, I'm still new. I'm not the most talented, but I'm trying really hard, and that's what matters to me, you know? That's Loki and Pico. Pico is the little one, Loki's the orange one. We're about to go across the river to Petco and get some ghost shrimp and neon tetras for our fish tank, and I just thought to bring you guys along with us because it's always a fun little journey and it's cool seeing like the mountainside and it's really pretty. So it's quite a trek to Petco actually. It's about 20 minutes away, but that's because we live in the mountains and everything's far away. But yeah, so we're about to go to Petco and pick up some new ghost shrimp and neon tetras for our fish tanks. So yeah, I just thought to take you guys along with me on that little journey. Yeah, I'll have to do an in-depth video on my pets one day because we do have quite a lot of pets. We have our one fish tank. We have another fish tank with gouramis and a crawfish or crayfish. We have the snake, we have 2 leopard geckos, a parakeet, a guinea pig, and the 2 cats. I know it's a lot, but a lot of them are rescues. So it's not like we really kind of got them on our own. A lot of our animals we kind of just stumbled upon. But yeah. And sometimes when we're bored or we're sad, we just drive to Petco and look at the fish and look at the animals just to make ourselves feel better. It's just a fun little thing that my boyfriend and I like to do, and me and my friends. And I don't know, it's just our little weird quirk, or weird little thing. We like to come to the pet store and look at the animals. So we saw this crayfish. Ours is white, like the one next door that you just saw. You could like rewind and you'll see it. But I've never seen one so blue, so I had to take a little clip. Got the ghost shrimp. So recently I did an art trade with Fructus Illustration. Jen is so amazing. I love her so much. She's so sweet. Her art is amazing. Her YouTube videos are what I aspire to be like, as if I had the space. And I just love her art so much, and she's always been so supportive of me, and I've always been supportive of her because I love her work, and it's just amazed me how equally supportive she's been of me, considering I'm a little nobody. But I love her so much, and her work and everything that she does for this community means so much to me. So we did a little art trade, and she wrote me this little note. Also, if you hear birds in the background, that's Pip. But yeah, I'm just going to go over some of the stickers that she sent, some of the things that she sent me, rather. And then I'm going to go over what I'm going to send her. And so I'm definitely going to send her a pin back. I wish I had enamel pins like hers, but I don't. I just have my acrylic ones. I'm going to send her a keychain of these cute little cherries. I'm going to send her a little freebie of my little cupcake man, or cupcake rather. And then these are some of the stickers that I'm going to send her. A lot of my stickers are much simpler. They're just like little creatures and little foods, etc. Rather than hers are a little bit more elaborate and a little bit more in detailed, I guess. Mine are just like the simple chunky figures. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the stickers and the keychains all in like this little bag thing, these little baggies that I have for shipping. And yeah, it's just to keep them extra protected. I normally don't like using too much plastic in my shipping because, you know, it's just not good for the environment. It always ends up in the trash anyways. But with keychains and pins especially, I do like to use these little bags because it keeps them from getting scratched. It just keeps them from getting super messed up. And then stickers, I usually use a paper bag, or I use these bags and then I put them in a paper bag just to keep them extra protected. But yeah, you'll see in a sec. So I know my art doesn't get many views, I know it doesn't get many likes, and I know I have only made 3 sales, but at the end of the day, it just still means the world to me that such a big creator like Jen supports me, and that just means a lot, on top of the fact that, like, I'm still trying, and I know my art isn't the best, but it makes me really happy, and I think that's the most important part, is that so long as your art makes you happy, anything else can kind of go, you know? You'll always be able to find some people that also agree with you, but you'll also find people that don't like it, and that's totally cool too. Like, if people don't like my art, that's totally fine, you know? I'm not asking anyone to love it. I'm just asking people to at least see it, I guess. It's hard fighting the algorithms nowadays, and it's a little frustrating, but at the end of the day, I think what's most important is just to keep trying and to keep putting yourself out there, because the moment you decide to stop trying is the moment you lose. And I think that's just something that's important to remember. I don't know. I sometimes get very self-conscious about my art because it's so simple, because it's chunky, because it's, you know, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people don't like it, and I like to get down on myself a lot about it, but I just try to remember and remind myself that not to compare myself to others, as, you know, we're all on different journeys and we're all doing different things, and I think what's important is to not compare, because comparison is the thief of joy, or so my sister likes to say. Last but not least, I'm also packing this order for Brooklyn, New York, which isn't actually too far from where I live. They ordered this keychain along with these stickers, and I sent the little ice cream cone as a freebie. So I'm super excited. This was my 3rd order. I would color in my sales map, but I already have the state of New York colored in. I'll show that as a little pop-up at the end. But yeah, so I'm just packaging this order. I'm super excited for it to go out, and I'm super excited for my shop to grow. I know it's slow, and I know the process is not always the way that, you know, we would like it to go, but at the same time, it's still making me happy, and that my shop is growing slowly but surely. So I know I said it once, but I'm gonna keep saying it. The overall, I guess, theme of this channel and theme of, you know, my work lately, just that I want you guys to recognize, like I said, is just don't compare yourself. Everyone's on a different journey, and everyone's art is different, and everyone's doing a different thing, and it's okay to do it just because it makes you happy, if that makes any sense. I don't do this for the money. I definitely don't do it for the money, considering I've only gotten 3 sales, but it just makes me happy, and it's something that I want to work towards, and it's something that I want to build up, and just, it's okay to do things that just out of the pure enjoyment of it. Like, yes, it's capitalizing off your work and capitalizing off your art, but you can also just do it out of the pure joy of doing it, because that's kind of the reason why I do it, and it's just something that we forget to talk about in this art community, because everyone's so focused on themselves, and everyone's so focused on getting ahead and getting their work seen, but I think what we forget is to just kind of appreciate the moment and appreciate the art that we're actually creating, you know?